Last week on The Biggest Loser, 13 people embarked on a life-changing journey.
I know it's going to be tough, but I can promise you it will be worth it.
The yellow team were torn apart.
It would be unsafe for you to continue on The Biggest Loser.
And the brown team were the first to face elimination.
Damn it, Damien. There is a space for someone to stay.
Demo.
I deserve my spot, and Kevin gave it to me.
Now 12 contestants remain. They're all desperate to lose the weight that's been destroying their lives.
If I don't do something, I am going to be like this for the rest of my life. It's hard.
They will diet, be trained 4 times a day by Britain's toughest trainers. Richard Callender, Charlotte Ord, and Rob Killer Edmund. Go! They'll compete in challenges to achieve things they never thought possible. Whoever loses the least amount of weight at the weekly weigh-in,
You've lost £1.
will fall below the yellow line and face elimination. But who goes and who stays depends on their fellow contestants.
Time for you to leave the Biggest Loser house.
Only one can win the £25,000 prize and be crowned the Biggest Loser 2012.
Hello and welcome to The Biggest Loser. So it's week 2, and week 2 is always notoriously difficult for weight loss, so our contestants had better up their game. But first, they're going to face some harsh facts about their long-term health.
These contestants need some cold, hard facts about the state of their health. So we're going to go along to the University of Birmingham Sport and Exercise Centre to give them a wake-up call.
I think we're very aware of what we do to our bodies, but you keep on doing it. I eat chocolate, I'm killing myself, I'm self-destructing.
I pretty much ate a pizza every single night for the last 5 years and a 2-litre bottle of Coke.
Chicken tikka masala was my favourite thing to eat. If I'm honest, I would say I've probably eaten enough for 4.
My dad had a heart attack. I could be going in the same direction. I don't want to go down that road. I'm here so I can do things with my little boy and have a long, happy life.
This food is why I'm here. And now I have to do all this work to undo what I've done to myself.
Being overweight reduces your life expectancy. Reversing that by losing weight can reduce the risk of heart disease. We can remove the risk of type 2 diabetes for a long period of time. So much of the damage that they have currently done can be reversed.
We put the contestants through a series of scientific tests. Looked at their weight, fat percentage, measuring the effect of obesity on their bodies.
To have to go there and be put in that situation, because you wouldn't do that to a normal fit person. It's a bit nerve-wracking.
Drive those legs, go on!
Come on, keep going. Well done, well done. Good.
We brought all of the contestants into the lecture theatre to hear the results of their tests.
No one really knew what results they were going to get, whether they were good or whether they were going to be bad, and what kind of shocks we were all in store for, really.
From the data we collected, we have been able to calculate your biological ages. That is the actual age of your bodies based upon the state of your health.
If they were trying to scare us, they did a damn bloody good job. I was scared out of my brains.
Hearing the degree to which their own diets have affected their bodies and facing up to it, I don't think any of them were prepared for that today. Damien, your diet was one of the most shocking. In one evening's drinking alone, you would consume 2,250 calories from vodka and Red Bull alone. That's 30 units of alcohol, where the recommended daily amount for men is 4.
That was pretty frightening, that myself being the youngest person here having potentially the worst habits.
I see a young man who's on a dangerous path towards some forms of cancer. Your chronological age is 21, but your biological age is?
Seeing those numbers, and it just kept going up, and the whole time in the back of my mind I just wanted to say to the screen, just stop.
37.
21. I'm walking around as like a 37-year-old man, which isn't right whatsoever.
Gemma, your health is a real concern. I can foresee a future for you with medical complications and ultimately premature death. Your chronological age is 25. Your biological age is?
That's 15 years less with my son.
We do it because we want them to know exactly what they are doing to themselves, because maybe then they will turn it around and start to improve their health.
Amy.
Your family history of heart disease, combined with your lifestyle, your weight and your diet, are a recipe for disaster. Based upon your test results, you've got a 20-fold increased risk of heart disease and a 40-fold increased risk of type 2 diabetes.
That did shock me, because you just put something in your mouth and you don't really think about what you're eating, and I am so determined to change the person I am. I feel ashamed of the way I've let myself be overweight. When I look in the mirror, I see the biggest, fattest, ugliest person looking back. I was 4 months old when my dad died of a massive heart attack because he was an overweight man, and he left me and my sister, who was 2.5, and my mum. And I just think, if I don't change things, I will go down the same route as what my dad did. I think it has definitely changed the person I am today, and I think if my dad was here, I do think I would be different.
Laura.
I have numerous concerns about the risk you face by being overweight, but perhaps one of the most emotionally fraught and common problems is infertility. I wouldn't at all be surprised if you struggle to conceive in the future unless you can reduce your weight. Your chronological age is 28, but your biological age is 40.
40, when you want children, you've got a slim chance really when you reach that age and upwards. So it were a bit of a shock. I've never really started putting weight on until I was probably about 18 onwards. I got a serious boyfriend. I was with him for 6 years. We were engaged. We split up because he cheated on me. And he was cheating on me for a few years without me knowing. And I could only put it down to my weight.
She just hasn't got no self-confidence. She's so beautiful, and yet she don't think so.
If I don't lose the weight, I think I'll still probably be at home at 40 and still be single, still be living with mum and dad, and be lonely.
Diane.
Your chronological age is 53, but based on the data that we collected, your biological age is...
Just so upset about it all, but I just broke down.
...20 years older. But our concerns are greater than that, Diane, because with the data that we collected, the experts were also able to predict your life expectancy. Your life expectancy is around 15 years.
To give me a life expectancy of 15 years, it's like a death sentence to me.
I think it upset most of us, to be honest. Laura having to listen to that as well. It's heartbreaking.
It's devastating to know that I could be leaving my husband in 15 years if I don't do what I'm doing. When I got married, I was 10 stone, and I just think, God, I couldn't even get one of my legs in my wedding dress now.
You won't find a woman with a bigger heart than Diane. She's absolutely fantastic. Loving, caring. Don't know what I'd do without her.
He really worries about me not living long enough And I want that more than anything, really. If I carry on doing this, what I'm doing to my body, I'm not going to be here to enjoy it, am I? So.
Okay, guys, you've all seen the shocking truth. But you know what? You can turn this around. Take this to heart. Otherwise, you're going to take this to the grave.
I think it's very important that all the contestants use this information to motivate them so that they know exactly what it is that they're fighting to achieve.
Coming up,
Damo hasn't been eating.
accusations are flying in the house.
Damien's not playing by the rules.
The contestants get their hands dirty.
It was pretty much like chaos. It really was.
Where do you want me to tuck it then?
Well, I don't know, but it's going in my face.
And I join in last chance training.
The fact that we were going to train with Davina is just amazing.
Dead end!
Don't win it, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you made me laugh at this.
I just tried.
No one's seen Damo this morning. No one knows where he is.
That's not fair.
Damo hasn't been eating any proper food. He comes in the kitchen, he just pushes his food around the plate. He's saying that he's got a bad stomach and he really can't get any food down.
He was fine last night, as far as I know.
Today I just find myself not being able to eat whatsoever. Like something inside my stomach that's not letting me hold food down at all. Excuse me.
He said he was going to try and eat. I don't know if he did.
He might be proper poorly.
Damien was quite popular when he first came to the house, and I think he's done himself a little bit of damage with his recent behaviour.
Damien's not playing by the rules. He's starving himself. He's not eating properly. I think he's a cheat.
Hi, Damo. Hey, hi, darling.
Are you having something to eat, Damien?
Yeah. That was weird.
Good lad.
Everybody else in here is doing their best to eat their meals. He keeps saying he feels full after everything and he can't eat the rest of it.
It's not happening anymore.
It's almost like we're on a level playing field, and Damien's maybe not so much at the moment.
But if anyone was implying that I was faking at any time, I'd love them to actually say it to my face.
He has no fuel in the tank. He hasn't been eating, so he has got enough energy, enough calories to burn off. If he doesn't eat, he can't lose weight. Doesn't lose weight, blow the yellow line. You can go home.
But Damien does seem to have one fan in the house.
He's not been eating as much as maybe the rest of us have been, but he has been training in the gym with the rest of us.
Keep going, Damo, keep going.
There has been a bit of flirting going on, brushes against each other and things like that, and I don't know whether Damien quite wants to admit it.
I want that to go along. Are you joking?
We think that Amy fancied Damo, so she would obviously vote us out so she could be with her lover man.
In weeks to come, if they are both still here, I think there's definitely the possibility of something coming from it.
When we arrived at the challenge, we saw 5 piles of sand.
Everyone was trying to second guess what was going on.
There were so many different things that were going through our head. Nobody, I think, expected this.
This week, you will literally be digging to victory.
Behind you are 5 piles of sand. Inside each pile are a number of these tokens. In your teams and using your hands alone, you will claw your way through the pile to find a token. Only the teams who successfully find a token will qualify for the next round. This continues until only 2 teams are left to take on the final pile of sand. This contains just 1 golden token, and the team that finds this
will win immunity from this week's elimination.
It is a massive prize. It's probably one of the biggest prizes available.
But the team who are eliminated first will automatically be penalised with a £2 weight disadvantage at this week's weigh-in.
£2 could absolutely make all the difference.
Damien and Sarah will be teamed up together.
I don't think I'm happy that I was teamed up with Damien. I think I would have rather tried to crack on my own.
Let's get started, but before you do, you know what? Those piles of sand look a little bit small. This is Biggest Loser. We don't do small.
All of a sudden we just heard the roar of lorries coming towards us.
Oh my God.
I just thought, oh, it's going to be so hard.
Go! Go, go, go!
The first round was absolutely a free-for-all.
Purples were very ruthless, just throwing the sand away from them. And whether it hit you in the face or hit you wherever, they weren't bothered.
We wanted the immunity. We was below the yellow line last week, so if anybody needed it, it was us.
Oh, for God's sake! She flicked it in my face and I just got it was in my eyes, in my mouth.
Jess, what's with your bloody chocolate?
Where do you want me to chuck it then?
Well, I don't know, but it's going in my face. Didn't give a damn where she was chucking it, and it really got on my... Yeah.
If you're underneath me, where am I going to throw it? I'm not going to throw it over, I'm going to throw it out of my way.
If it was pasta, you'd be through it by now.
Your hands are in pain, your arms are in pain, and you're bending over, scooping it like you're a dog.
I was just going through the middle, and I just saw a rim of something.
We got it! We got it! We got one! And we got the first token.
One down.
Nobody wants to come last. Thank you.
Slowly and surely, just everyone else started finding them their token.
Got one! Get it!
The universe sent us to it.
Guys, one token left. Remember, whoever gets this is going through. Whoever doesn't, £2 weight disadvantage.
It was us and the Greens fighting it out to try and find that last token.
Don't give up, guys, come on! Sarah was working really hard and she was really going for it. I don't think Damien was trying as hard as Sarah was.
Damo, stand up and dig through your feet.
On, put your back
between
into
your
it.
legs.
I just kept digging, and eventually I just saw a little piece of the token. First feeling was total and utter relief that we definitely wouldn't be having a penalty at weigh-in.
Damien, Sarah, you are now out of the challenge. Therefore, you automatically have a £2 weight disadvantage at this week's weigh-in.
It was a horrible sinking feeling. I almost wanted that sand to become quicksand and just suck me up into it.
I had to hold back the tears, to be honest with you. I really can't describe how much I want to stay in that house. This is a huge thing in my life. Oh. I've always been upset with my weight ever since I was a kid. I went from a slim child to a very, very big child. When I was 5 and my mum and dad bought a fish and chip shop, that's when my weight started to gain. When I was at school, people used to call me fatty and chippy. I was always picked on. And I only ever wanted to fit in with people. I go to bed every night and nearly start crying. I've had enough of crying, I hate crying, and I cry all the time.
Go, 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 go!
When we had to go straight into round 2, we were both shattered.
I was kind of happy that I didn't have to go through 4 more mounds of hell.
It was kind of like a deja vu from the first one. You know, people kept saying, token, token.
Orange! Get it!
Vince!
Come on, only one left now.
Pink! We didn't get the last token. We were out.
In the third round again, I was the first one to find a token.
Orange!
Purple! Yeah!
Amy got it, didn't she?
Yeah. Good for them.
Kevin found the first token.
Oh yeah!
Seconds later, the red team found the second token. Oh well, immunity was so close, it was just the luck of the draw.
Coming up, who will find the golden token?
Everybody wants to get immunity each week.
Come on, come on.
And I get to see how tough last chance training really is.
Rob gave Davina a bit of a hard time as well. He didn't give her any special treatment.
But have they done enough on the scales?
You are below the yellow line.
Going into the fifth round, it was down to us and the red team.
The team that finds the golden token here wins immunity.
It's within your grasp, and like everybody wants to get immunity each week.
I have to be honest, I was pretty anxious and pretty nervous about the whole thing.
Go! Come on, lads! Come on, lads!
Come on.
Immunity is everything. You need this to stay in the game. Come on!
If you move, will someone else find it where you've been? So it's like a battle of the conscience, really.
Come on, you can do it!
Get your 2 hands in.
So hard. Then I really started to feel it on my arms.
Get in!
Kevin found it.
I just felt so elated. I've never been that happy for as long as I can remember. Felt like Charlie off the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I am gutted that we didn't win because we were so close.
Congratulations to Kevin and Amy Mack. You're safe from elimination at the weigh-in.
It was just absolutely amazing to know that we've got immunity and we don't have to worry about the eliminations tomorrow.
So I don't have to go in there. After the challenge, I was absolutely gutted. I tried my hardest, which is all anybody I think can do, and unfortunately, luck was not on my side.
Damien needs to step it up, he really does. He's still not giving it everything, and he's here 2 weeks now.
I thought I worked really hard, and unfortunately I was the unluckiest person there, so the next gym sessions are going to be vital for me.
Last chance training today is the last opportunity for the contestants to make a difference before the weigh-in.
This is it. All they've got to do is put 100% in, get as much out of it as they can, and hopefully the scales will reveal that they've done all right.
Welcome to Last Chance Training. It's the most important training session of the week, and you need to get the extra pounds off right here.
But today, we have someone else joining us for training.
I really hadn't got a clue who it could be. I was a little bit fearful that it'd be someone hardcore. And on walks Davina.
When we saw Davina walk around the corner, we were so excited. I went, wow. She lifted our spirits.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
good to see her.
Yeah.
The fact that we were going to train with Davina is just amazing, yeah.
I train 3 times a week, and so I'm a bit nervous. I mean, what happens if I can't actually do it?
Guys, this truly is your last chance. Make sure it's a good one.
Go! Move it! Push! Come on, that's it! Last chance training! They need to give me 110%. If they don't give me that, they're going home. Come on, here, thank you. Imagine someone you love is in a burning building. Smash the door down. Don't tackle the door. Go for the goal. Come on, come on.
Those vipers that Richard's got, it works every single muscle in your body.
As well. No walking. Come on. Last chance training today incorporated moving heavy objects from one place to another. Keep going. Right, really tough session, but it's what they're here for. They shouldn't complain, they should be happy. Should have 3 of these easy. Come on. Damien's problem is just attitude. He can physically do it, but he just takes his foot off the gas. A bit like with the sand the other day. Come on, hurry up.
I lifted the most heaviest weights as many times as possible to lose that pound, and I feel like I did.
Come on at the back. Come on, hurry up.
When I came to train with Rob, I was picking up 1 15-kilo weight. Kevin must have had about 50 or 60 kilos. They're so strong already in a fortnight.
Run. Hurry up at the back. Come on, get angry with it. Come on, Davina.
Rob gave Davina a bit of a hard time as well. He didn't give her any special treatment.
Well done, everyone. Well done. That's it.
Last chance training was much tougher than I expected it to be. And it's tough because they all deserve to stay here, but someone's got to go.
Going into weigh-in in week 2 is pretty nerve-wracking because you're not sure of what number your body's going to give.
I got a pound penalty because of losing the challenge. If I'm below that yellow line, it's just going to be absolutely devastating.
I really don't know who could be in trouble. To be honest, I really don't care as long as it's not us.
Welcome. This week you had your second challenge. Kevin and Amy Mack, you literally clawed your way to victory, which means that you are immune from elimination this week. Damien and Sarah, sadly you came last, which means that you both face a £1 weight disadvantage each. So let's step to it. Orange team, you're up first because you are immune. Please step up to the scales. You've lost 11 pounds.
A little bit disappointing. I know 11 pounds is a phenomenal amount of weight to lose in a week, but I would like to have maybe lost a little bit more.
Right, time now for Amy. £6. Let's have a look at your combined weight loss. 1 stone, £3, and transferred it into a weight loss percentage. That is 2.52%. Well done, guys. Next up, we have Jessie and Tamara. Jessie, please step onto the scales.
I was nervous. I was just hoping for a big number.
You've lost £5.
I was thinking, ooh, we might be in trouble here.
£6.
I was quite confused because I knew that I gave my all into the training sessions.
Turning that into a weight loss percentage, it is 2.12%. Next up is Gerard and Paula. So Gerard, please step onto the scales. £10.
10 pounds in week 2 is incredible. There's no words to describe how happy I was. Hard work paid off.
It's still not enough really, but it's £5.
As a percentage weight loss, that is 2.91%. Diane and Laura, your turn to be weighed in. It's a difference of £4 there.
It totally devastated me because I just thought I'd let Laura down.
Let's see how Laura's done. £5. Let's see if it's enough to keep you above the yellow line. 1.93%, which means that green team, you're safe. Pinks, you are below the yellow line.
You could hear your heart beating and you felt sick.
It's not a nice position to be in.
Next up is Damien.
When I was walking up to Davina, my mind was going crazy. Being ill, the £1 disadvantage, and I couldn't really focus. When the scales were going up and down, my eyes were closed. My thought process was, please be a high number, please be a high number. I was really, really praying that something good was going to come of this.
Coming up,
please step onto the scales.
The battle continues in the weigh-in.
I needed to pull a big number out the bag here, otherwise we were under the yellow line.
And it's decision time.
Everyone's petrified.
But which team will be voted off?
You've been eliminated.
Fancy starting 2012 with a bang? How about the chance to win the ultimate lifestyle makeover? Before jetting off on an action-packed, fun-filled holiday, you and 3 friends could win a trip to Universal Orlando Resort to experience 2 amazing theme parks and stay on site for 7 nights at the exotic Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort. Plus, courtesy of the Biggest Loser Club, there's £5,000 to spend in a department store of your choice, 12 months gym membership, a consultation with a top nutritionist, 10 personal training sessions, the chance to get a fitness plan designed by one of the trainers from the show, and a year's membership to the biggest and best club around, the Biggest Loser Club. And if that wasn't enough, we're also throwing in a whopping £5,000 cash. In addition to this amazing prize, there are 5 runner-up Biggest Loser goodie bags up for grabs. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. How many portions of fruit and veg are you advised to eat daily? Is it A, 3, B, 4, or C, 5? Call 09012 930022. Calls cost no more than £1.03 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Text your answer A, B or C to 65330. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close on Tuesday the 27th of March at 10 a.m. will not be counted but may still be charged.
Damien, please step onto the scales. A weight loss of £6.
I instantly thought, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Obviously, you've got your pound weight disadvantage, which turns your percentage weight loss into 1.51%, which puts you below the yellow line.
The effort that you put in the gym is reflected on the scales. With Damien, unfortunately, I have to say that was definitely the case.
So, purples, you know what that means. You are now safe. Next up, we've got Gemma and Amy.
Second week is notoriously difficult. I was extremely worried about being weighed. I'm not going to lie, of course it was disappointing. I would have liked more. I was convinced we were under the yellow line. There was no doubt about it in my mind.
Amy, you've got your work cut out for you now. If you want to stay above that yellow line, please step onto the scales.
I did feel a really big pressure when I stepped on the scales. I needed to pull a big number out of the bag here, otherwise we were under the yellow line.
You've lost £9.
I nearly fell off the scales. I could not believe it. I was absolutely over the moon.
That gives you a percentage weight loss of 2.14%, which means you are above the yellow line. Well done, guys.
The relief, it was just unbelievable.
I was so proud of her. She got exactly what she deserved.
Sarah, have you got enough weight loss to stay above the yellow line? £4.
I thought that I tried really hard. Obviously, it wasn't enough. To have got up on the scales to find out that all that pain and suffering that you went through for just £4 is pretty depressing.
With your pound weight disadvantage from this week's challenge, your percentage weight loss is 1.15%, which means that the pink team, you are above the yellow line, but Sarah, I'm afraid you are not.
I'm absolutely gutted. I thought that I had really tried hard. Obviously, not hard enough.
I suppose going into the plea for the second time, it makes it a little bit easier because I know what I'm getting myself into. But it's not a nice experience having to stand there and plead your case in front of people.
I just wanted to say to you all, regarding the situation, myself being ill, by no means was I faking at all. I wasn't trying to cheat. And this is the first thing I've ever done that was just for me. And for it to be...
Every day at home is a struggle for me, and I never open up to people because I just hate myself. But I really need this. I can't say no more.
For those two to be under the yellow line in that position, it was a really tricky decision to be made.
This could be it. I could be going home. This could be the end of it. It's just an awful, awful feeling.
I do hope it's me over Sarah. I have more weight to lose. I feel like I need it more.
Everyone's completely petrified. Everyone's tense. Even though you're not under the yellow line, you've still got to send a person home.
Damien and Sarah, your fellow contestants will decide your fate. Diane and Laura, please could you tell me who you've decided to eliminate and why?
We've chosen this person because this week we think this person's heart's not been in it. We've chosen Damien.
Gemma and Amy.
Both people sat at the end of this table have become extremely good friends of ours. But we feel one person has pushed further and therefore deserves another chance. The red team have voted for Damien.
So this means Damien, that you've got 2 votes. 1 more vote, and you're going home. Green team.
We have chosen to send this person home because we feel they haven't given it 100%. And basically we just feel they've wasted a really, really good opportunity. And that's why we voted for Damien.
Damien, this means that you've been eliminated. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty bad right now over more so the comments that people have said I haven't been putting my heart into it. But I mean, they're entitled to their opinions, so I'm not going to disagree with them.
To help you along the way, we're going to give you a membership to your local gym and a year's free subscription to the Biggest Loser online club. Really looking forward to seeing you at the final. Damien, it's time for you to say your goodbyes and leave the Biggest Loser.
Damien had already been below the yellow line last week and had a few issues at the beginning of the week, and Sarah, she just goes for it every single time, and she did not deserve to be under that yellow line.
No, it's not personal at all.
This has spurred me on so much. With the knowledge that I've gained here, no one's going to hold me back. I'm going to push myself so hard. I'm not going to be the same person when you see me again. There's no way.
Next time on The Biggest Loser, the house is in turmoil.
If you want to say something about us, say it to our face.
It seems that there's 2 groups within the house.
The contestants are pushed to breaking point.
I can't do this.
That close to giving up.
Jodie, you being serious?
But it will be the scales that decide their fate.
I really wanted them to go home, if I'm being honest.
It's time for you to say your goodbyes and leave the Biggest Loser.
For healthy recipes and exercise tips, and to find out more about the Biggest Loser Club, go to www.itv.com/Biggest Loser.
With delicious, simple, satisfying recipes at your fingertips, the Biggest Loser cookbook is available now from all good retailers.